Lost in her thoughts, Tirza was unaware of the group of strangers until they were almost upon her. Hastily, she stepped off the path to get out of the way of the approaching men. There were about a dozen of them, chattering amiably among themselves. As they drew nearer and their voices became more distinct, Tirza recoiled in surprise. They had the speech and mannerisms of Jews. She felt a prick of needles as she edged a few more paces off the path and tried to disappear into the cedar trees. What are they doing here? She thought to herself. Don't these self-righteous hypocrites obey their own laws? Aren't they forbidden from interacting with us unclean Samaritans? Steadying the empty water jug on her head, Tirza craned her neck and looked back toward her village. A surge of panic coursed through her body. Would anyone even hear her screams if these men decided to harm her? She shuddered. The gates of Sychar looked very far away indeed. Tirza cast her eyes to the ground and tried to melt into the shrubbery as the men walked by. The musky smell of sweat-soaked wool wafted in her direction. A fly landed on her cheek and crawled across her face, but she resisted the urge to raise a hand and swat it away. When it appeared the men would take no notice of her at all, she stole a furtive glance up at them. The Jews continued to banter among themselves as if she were not even there. Only one bothered to look her way. The disdain in his eyes was unmistakable, and she could practically read his thoughts. Filthy dog. A few moments later, the men passed over a small rise and their voices faded in the distance.